I'm Gaelle Loiseau, the CEO of Shared Value Project Hong Kong. And what we do is help businesses create shared value, which means economic value for themselves, while adding value to society. So it's new business models that can address issues in the communities where the business operates, but at the same time doing that in a profitable way. Typical day at work would be meeting lots of different people, meeting businesses to encourage them to look at these new ways of doing business, meeting with members to help them on their journey to create shared value, meeting with team members to make sure they have everything to do their job well, meeting with partners, how can we collaborate to benefit the ecosystem. So it's a lot of meeting people. The best part of the job is meeting people as well for me. I love sharing my passion for this belief that I have that the business has the power to change how we live, how we consume, how we communicate, and that power can be a positive force. So to change the world we live in. So I actually really enjoy sharing that. Actually, I didn't even know that job existed. I worked for 20 years in the luxury industry, and I was looking for purpose and bringing more meaning into my work, but I didn't know how, and I certainly didn't know about the concept of creating shared value. So sometimes it's you don't always control where your career takes you. Sometimes it's the opportunities come to you. The key moment in my career was definitely when I decided to take control on my career and decided that I would take that leap of faith and find a way to address the piece that was missing for me, which was the purpose piece. And then the question was how. I didn't know where my skill set from the luxury industry would be useful in a more sustainable and meaningful way of doing business. And so I trained online. I did a course on sustainable business, and I met with a lot of people, and that really helped me. I think networking with people to just discuss and get inspired by others, that was really helpful for me. And then eventually the opportunities came. So I didn't really know where the journey would take me, but I started the journey, and then the opportunities came along. The best piece of advice for me is you are enough. So I had trouble in believing that myself for a long time. But I realize now that each and every one of us is a certain set of qualities and personality traits and skill set. And it's that set of qualities that is needed at any given moment in time. And so don't spend time thinking what would someone else do in my case, which is what I've done a lot, too much. But just think, okay, what is the right thing to do? What do I think? What can I bring to this situation at this moment in time? And you are enough.